Rewritten script, same length, improved style. After nearly a decade of marriage, Lucas and Sarah were the couple everyone thought had it all. Solid jobs, a warm home, and plans stretching far into the future. Sarah, a rising star at a prestigious marketing firm, spent more time in boardrooms and on flights than at home. Lucas worked remotely as a financial analyst, surrounded by spreadsheets and silence. Life was stable, comfortable, but just beneath that surface, something was starting to crack. In the early years, Lucas admired her ambition. Her long hours and constant travel seemed like part of the dream. But as her trips became longer, first weekends, then full weeks, Lucas began to notice something else. Cities like New York, San Diego, and Atlanta became routine stops. And with each trip, Sarah grew more distant. She'd casually mention her boss, Anthony, in passing. Always harmless, always brief. But something in her tone changed. Lucas noticed how she lit up when talking about him. How she checked her phone obsessively. At night, she'd lie next to Lucas, texting under the covers while pretending he was asleep. He wanted to believe it was just pressure from work, that this growing space between them was temporary. But a creeping unease settled in. Then came the announcement of another trip. San Diego, again. Sarah was glowing when she told him. Anthony and a few others are going too, she said, brushing it off like it was nothing. He thinks it'll be a great opportunity for us. Lucas forced a nod. San Diego, huh? His voice was calm, but inside, something snapped. He watched her pack carefully. New dresses, new heels, new lingerie, the kind she hadn't worn for him in months. That's when Lucas stopped pretending. What Sarah didn't know was that Lucas had already bought a ticket. Same flight, different name, different row. At the airport, he stayed in the shadows. On the plane, he watched her lean into Anthony, whispering and laughing like they were more than just co-workers. When they arrived, they checked into a beachfront resort, together. Lucas didn't confront them. He simply booked his own room under a false name and started watching. At dinner, they were intimate. At the bar, flirtatious. And later, they disappeared into the same suite. She hadn't just lied. She'd betrayed everything. Lucas didn't yell. He didn't rage. Instead, he called his lawyer, a private investigator, his bank. The next morning, he started collecting evidence, photos, video clips, hotel logs. Quiet, methodical, final. When they returned home, Sarah walked in like nothing had happened. She kissed him. She smiled. She talked about meetings, connections, all the big ideas from the summit. Lucas played the part. For a few more days. Then came the night he chose. They went out to dinner at a place filled with old memories. In the dim candlelight, he handed her a small gift box. She opened it with a smile, until she saw the envelope inside. Her fingers shook as she pulled out photos, messages, stills from the video. Her face went pale. Lucas, what is this? It's everything, he said quietly. Everything you thought you could hide. I can explain, she stammered, eyes wide. He didn't let her. The divorce is already filed. My lawyer has the papers. And Anthony, he'll be receiving something special tomorrow. Lucas stood and walked away. No scene. No drama. Just a quiet exit. For the first time in months, he felt free. The next morning, Anthony received a thick envelope at his office. Copies of everything. Screenshots. Photos. Time-stamped records. HR got a set. So did the CEO. He resigned within days. Sarah's world collapsed. Her job. Her reputation. Her secret affair. All of it gone within a week. She tried reaching out. Calls. Texts. Even showing up at his office in tears. Lucas never replied. There was nothing left to say. Months later, he moved out. Took a sabbatical. Started fresh. Quiet. Free. He hadn't sought revenge from hate, but from a need for truth. For closure. And he got exactly that.